Paolo Vitelli. Although it tends to be the biggest super yachts that grab the headlines, for me at least, it's the smaller boats that are often the more intriguing, and that is certainly the case with the B.Yond 37-meter, Benetti's brand new steel and aluminium full displacement yacht that's making her boat show debut here at the 2022 Cannes Yachting Festival. A refreshing example of disruptive thinking in action. The B.Yond 37 is very much the brainchild of Azimut-Benetti chairman Paolo Vitelli, and both Paolo and his daughter Giovanna have agreed to a rare double interview aboard Goga, the first in this diminutive but innovative series to talk about the B.Yond concept and what it means for the Benetti brand.
I was the guy who introduced fiberglass in larger boats, and I'm very proud of it because today everybody is building larger boats. But after building 15, 60 meters in steel, I said, why would not make sense to have a smaller boat in steel? So this was one of the concepts. Let's try to do a yacht in steel, even in a size which is not usual for steel. The second idea was to keep the dimension reasonable. Part of the dream was to have a yacht capable to enter small harbors, small marinas. More than marina are the little harbors which are typical of the Mediterranean coastline in Greece, in Turkey, in south of Italy. It's nice to get in and to be close to the village, to the town, and to be part of the life. And a different concept. We wanted, although small, to have the crew with his own independency, totally separated by the guest. I wanted to be the smallest boat with an owner cabin upstairs. I wanted to have the living space one floor, so that if you want to make a party, you have now 35 meters of floor for a party. But if you have kids, you have a special place for the kids, which is what I call the playroom. So these were the concept of the dream, and I'm very proud to have done it.
And from this vision was clear from the very beginning that the boat would step away the normal path for two reasons. One is the propulsion, so to have as a common offer, so not just a one-off for a special client, but as a common offer in our price list, the hybrid solution with Siemens, plus to have a 4-deck solution on a 37 meter, which is absolutely not usual in the size.
The B.Yond's layout is a radical departure from the norm and the result of a detailed analysis to maximize the onboard volumes, circulation flow, guest privacy, and so on. This in turn led to a complete reassessment of the traditional general arrangement. And in fact, the yacht has no fewer than 4 deck levels, which is virtually unheard of on a 37-meter yacht.
Steel, long range, economical, typical idea to have a yacht which can be chartered, which can have offset the running cost, give you a return eventually, and is a type of yacht, thanks to the space, that you want to use 8 months per year, not 3 months per year. By the way, we ended up with 6 guest cabins, because we have an owner cabin, 4 traditional guest cabin, 1 versatile cabin which can be a gym or a cabin, in this case is a guest cabin, and we have 2 captain cabin. 2 is the only yacht having a large captain cabin down below, living together with the rest of the crew, and what is wanted, desired in the large yachts, a captain cabin next to the wheelhouse.
Whenever I come with somebody here and I pass that door, the boat is sold, because the perception you get here with terrace there, terrace at the bow, and light all around you, you can see from stern to bow is quite unique. I mean, it's unique in the size.
Some of you may recognize this portrait. It's actually of Stefano Ragini, who defined the look of so many Azimut and Benetti yachts. And the B.Yond was his last project with Benetti before, sadly, he passed away in 2021.
Yesterday, I moved around the yacht in order to see it finished with the decoration. And I had to spend 5 minutes thinking to Stefano and thanking him for his creativity, generosity in the cooperation, friendship for so many years, open to discussion and to exchange view. So I had my moment of real intimate conversation with him. And I have to say that his vision was such that he could see the boat finish even if it was just at the beginning. And his vision was such that from the bed of the hospital, he designed the next B.Yond. We are preparing a bigger B.Yond, which was designed by Stefano on the bed of the hospital just before disappearing. So something else will come from him.
Electric propulsion was a must from the start, and the hybrid system developed together with Siemens offers 4 e-cruising modes, from silent running on batteries alone to single-engine propulsion and a special extended range mode. The system offers fuel savings but also flexibility, and moreover, a selective catalytic reduction system knocks out the NOx emissions.
Hybrid solution means 2 things, primarily. One, to be able to switch off your generators during the night and have total silence when you sleep, and to have an economical made of voyaging at 8 or 9 knots under electric engine. These are the 2 main. We offer other solutions, more flexible, but these are the 2 main purposes of the hybrid solution.
What is interesting, going back to the entrepreneurial bet, is that more than half of these customers have chosen the hybrid solution. So it means the market is appreciating now this solution, even if it has a significant cost, because it has a significant cost. Today, it is, after so much testing and so many installation, there is the market there who is willing to follow in this path. I think it's a good sign.
Although the B.Yond can carry a 6.5 meter tender and has this huge open plan garage with fold-down bulwarks on main deck for other tenders and toys, the beach club in the stern is actually quite modest, but that's not a problem for Paolo Vitelli, who's not the biggest fan of conventional beach club layouts.
I have a house here, I have a small tender, so I spend a lot of time going up and down from Saint-Tropez to this bay and watching boats, because it's my passion, so I watch boats all the day. And when I look at this beach club, empty, dark, without sun, I was wondering why. So the beach club has to become a practical area, either as a real club, as the Oasis, or as a support of the access to the sea.
This boat, by will of Stefano Ragini, is called a Voyager. So not an expedition, not a normal mega yacht, but a Voyager. The reason is you spend a lot of time on board, you can travel the world, as he said, not 3 months, 8 months. So part of this pleasure is not to have an open air garage as you normally see on explorers or even mega yachts. So the very clever idea of the B.Yond family, one of the many, is this garage, which doesn't apply with gross tonnage, but at the same time leaves you all the boat really enjoyable for guests and not an open air garage.
We hope to be able to revisit Goga in the near future on the water and put her hybrid propulsion system through its paces. But this initial visit has been quite an eye-opener for me. The B.Yond 37 is a compact super yacht, which nevertheless says a lot about the future of yacht design. Flexibility, efficiency, and sustainability rank alongside comfort, performance, and reliability for today's owners. And Benetti has made sure it ticks all the right boxes.
I think it will reopen the market of steel to a lower level of size. We were believing steel has to start from 50 meters above. I'm sure that this boat will reopen a market for steel below 50 meters. Secondly, it has opened the market. In reality, everybody talks of the hybrid solution. While we're waiting for the hydrogen solution, this will be the response for the next 4 or 5 years. Thirdly, this is more personal. You own this amount of space and have an extra deck. If you are not impacted negatively by the height of the boat, you will not be impacted by the stability because it's perfect, then you can choose to have an extra deck and to have so much comfort and so much space.
May I add more of a philosophical thought on this? We can say, generally speaking, that the industry in the last 10 years has moved a little bit more into a world of boats that are very appealing from the appearance, sometimes losing a bit of substance, a bit of knowledge, a bit of marine approach, a bit of true feeling and true knowledge of the life on board. In this sense, this boat is again innovative, probably bringing all us back to a vision of yachting, of substance, of not just sparkling elements, but a true yacht.
Paolo, I understand that this was originally meant to be your boat. In the end, you sold it to a friend, and I think perhaps you share the boat now?
It is my boat. Yesterday I moved around with the passion of the owner, moving little things around and checking if my choices were correct or not, and I felt very proud.
This is the story of all our boats, by the way. No news.